Alright, greetings everybody. Welcome to my introduction to DSA, data structures and algorithm. And this is going to be a quick recap into data structures for Cambridge Advanced Examinations and ZIMSEC students. Okay, before I begin, let me just warn you, this information is not intended for beginners to DSA. Okay, because it will straight away hit you away from DSA world. And okay, so make sure you have some information or some knowledge of data structures and algorithm before you take this tutorial. This is just a quick recap. I won't be explaining anything here. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so here's our introduction. This presentation will provide an overview of data structures and their importance in computer science. Okay, now I have a laser. Okay. Okay. So number one, what is a data structure? A data structure is just simply a way of organizing data in a computer so that it can be used efficiently. Okay, so let's go. So let's now look at types of data structures. So there are many different types of data structures, including arrays, linked lists, trees, and graphs. As I told you before, I am not going in depth with these topics because this is quite of a subjective topic. So I'm just going to be explaining a bit. Our first main aspect is arrays. So an array is just a collection of items stored in a contiguous block of memory, and these arrays are used to store and access data quickly. Are we together? As in this example we have here, we have a single dimensional array, and a single dimensional array, you only identify it. It will only have indices and the data items. And the multi-dimensional arrays here, it will be split into two for the data items, as we can see in the illustrated diagram. Alright, so now let's look at linked list. Okay, I'm not really sure if this is for ZIMSEC, but for GCSE, I see in their Cambridge linked list, you're always going to find them. So a linked list is simply a data structure that consists of a sequence of nodes, each containing a data element and a pointer to the next node in the list. Okay, so these things are simply arranged like this. This is the first block of memory, and this is the second. Okay, so this will connect here, and this will connect here. I'm sure you got the idea. Sorry for the ugly drawing. So let's move on. Okay, next to last data item is a tree. We all know by now trees. Trees are just data structures that consist of nodes connected by edges, and trees are used to represent hierarchical data. Okay, so our last aspect, these are graphs, and a graph is a data structure that consists of nodes connected by edges. Graphs are used to represent relationships between data elements, and this is strictly not for ZIMSEC. Okay, so let's now look at advantages of data structures. So the other data structure allow for efficient storage and retrieval of data, and they also make it easier to manipulate data and perform operations on it. As from my definition, I said this is a way of organizing data in a computer. So there obviously there are disadvantages to data structures. So the disadvantages to data structures are that data structures can be complicated and difficult to understand. Hence, they can be inefficient if not used correctly. Okay, so guys, I'd like to thank you for taking your time to listen to this publication. So it's my conclusion. Okay, it's my conclusion. Let me just tell you that data structures are an important part of computer science, and they allow for efficient storage and retrieval of data, and they can be used to represent relationships of data between the data elements. Okay, so thanks for following me, guys.